8 months pregnant, a woman was suddenly pushed down the stairs by her sister-in-law. She tumbled down from the 13th floor staircase, while the woman who pushed her showed no sign of guilt. Instead, she coldly watched her fall and walked over as if nothing had happened. The pregnant woman was in terrible pain, but her first thought was about her unborn baby. She held her stomach tightly, terrified that something had happened to her child. Her sister-in-law then took out her phone and started recording her, pretending to be innocent. She coldly told her that she had fallen by herself and warned her not to blame anyone before walking away. Despite the pain and fear, the pregnant woman managed to get up and call her husband, but instead of believing her, her husband trusted his sister. He told his wife that his sister had said she was the one who had asked her to help move some things and that she had even recorded what happened. He then warned her not to create any more trouble and ended the call. Hearing that from her own husband broke her heart. She sat on the floor and cried, realizing that nobody in the family was willing to believe her. The next day, she said nothing to anyone and went to the hospital for a complete checkup. Fortunately, the doctor told her that the baby was safe, but she needed plenty of rest. When she returned home, another shock was waiting for her. All of her belongings had been packed and left outside the house. Her husband then told her that because she was pregnant, even small problems could become serious, so it would be better for her to stay at her parents' house for a while. She didn't argue. She quietly packed her remaining things and prepared to leave. But before walking away, she secretly installed a small camera inside the living room. A week later, the entire family gathered for a meal. In front of the relatives, her sister-in-law casually claimed that the pregnant woman had gone back to her parents' house simply because she was pregnant and that the family had sent her there for the baby's safety. Everyone believed her story, but the mother-in-law noticed that something didn't seem right. After the meal, the pregnant woman suddenly connected her phone to the television. Nobody understood what she was doing until the screen began playing the footage from the hidden camera. The entire family watched in stunned silence as the video clearly showed her sister-in-law pushing her down the stairs. Her sister-in-law's face immediately turned pale. The pregnant woman then looked at her husband and revealed that his sister hadn't just tried to hurt her. She had put both her life and the life of the unborn baby in danger. The mother-in-law was furious. She stood up and told her daughter to leave the house immediately, saying that from that moment on, she was no longer welcome in the family. But the pregnant woman wasn't finished. She took out another document and revealed that her parents had legally transferred ownership of the house to her 3 years earlier. Her husband was stunned when he saw the document because his parents' signatures were genuine. Her sister-in-law was completely confused. She couldn't understand how the house had ended up in her sister-in-law's name. Then the pregnant woman produced another legal document. It revealed that the original will had been revoked 3 years earlier. Her sister-in-law grabbed the document with trembling hands and read the reason. Her parents had discovered that she had been stealing their pension money. The truth finally came out. Unable to hide anymore, the sister-in-law collapsed to her knees and started crying. She insisted that she hadn't meant to cause so much harm and that she had only done it because she needed money. But the mother-in-law looked at her coldly and asked what she had really wanted. Had she wanted to kill her sister-in-law? Had she wanted to kill her own nephew before he was even born? The woman had nothing to say. Finally, her husband pointed toward the door and ordered her to leave. He told her never to come back. With no other choice, she took her luggage and walked out of the house.